Hello, 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 once again, my fellow cave raiders, and welcome back to another episode of Made in Abyss. My name's Josh, and after a short hiatus on my end, and sadly a very long one on your end, kind of potentially, because, well, at the time of release, episode 3 came out last week, but, as of recording, I haven't uploaded the movie yet, and season 1 already ended on YouTube. Sorry, as an only editor on the channel, I just have to pick and choose when I'm editing, and right now I'm editing a humongous project, aka the Summer Anime Awards of 2023. So if you want to see what takes up my time sometimes on the channel, please go check out that video. It's definitely up by the time this is up on YouTube. So yeah, once again, check out my anime awards. I call them the seasonal anime awards, and you should be able to find them pretty quickly. Anyway, last episode we met the princess of, I was going to say the Claxville princess, that's Darling in the Franxx. We met the princess of the, what are these guys called? The Husk? The Hollows, not the Husk. I don't think they had like a people name. Like they are called Hollows, but I don't think they had like a name that they gave themselves. But yeah, there's quite a few things going on. The village itself protects other villagers from crime, quite literally by punishing them for their actions. And the princess of these hollows is now here, and she has something that looks like Reg, or she has a robot. And the flashbacks have been semi-suggesting that there are other robots like Reg. We still have not seen that much stuff from the prologue flashbacks. I really actually want to see more of those, so I really hope this episode focuses more on that, or maybe like coming soon. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I do like Rico Reg, like Rico and Reg's adventures. I just really do. I'm really curious about that flashback stuff, and all the reason why they're probably not exploring it too much is because of how much it could potentially spoil for the present day. But I'm so interested in the lore. Like, I think that's what I'm hooked on right now. That's the most interesting part of season 2 is what happened in the flashbacks, and are those people the hollows that we see now? There's only one way to find out, and that's by going into this episode of Made in Abyss right now. Oh yeah, with all this robot stuff, I wonder if Reg is gonna get a new arm. Just realized, potentially. I wonder if she's supposed to be the... yeah, I think they implied that she's supposed to be the girl from those flashbacks, the little one. Sosu. Oh. The memories are flaring. It does seem like she has a connection with the robots. And she's scared of them. Or oh, so she just abducted Reg. Okay, cool. The group is broken. Friend. You see, kids, you don't make friends by abducting them, alright? Okay, so it's not what she said. Ah, so I can tell what you're reading. Like, it's mind reading you. Oh, he knows. That is an excellent question. Where did she take you? She's not really a princess. I mean, I guess that's the title they imposed on her. Can she understand? I was gonna say, yeah, start with that. Oh. Damn! It's very useful to have forearms. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh. That's not healing anytime soon. Man, no peace for Reg. Oh, that's cold, man. That's cold. It's a good answer. But it's also a stalling answer. What was the past you to her? She knows a lot. Practicality, I think it's a good idea. That's odd to think that Nanachi hasn't come back yet. Unless we kind of like went back in time a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that's unsettling. Man, this would be so frustrating. Like, you'd have to guess at everything. I don't even think that they know. Maybe they do understand what you're saying. That's unsettling. Oh, no. Girly, run. Oh, okay, I just realized she does have Reg's arm. Girly! I hope this is leading to subvert my expectations. Not again! Oh, it's revenge! Okay, never mind. This thing is coming back. I thought this thing died. Ma. I don't know how to feel about this guy. I don't know why I love Mania so much. This is the best part about Rico, is like her heart. And I guess this thing is like, it learned its lesson, I think? That's not how this works. I guess it keeps it fresh, like with all the steam in there. You know, at least she enjoys it. I was gonna say she's trying to speed run some kind of stomach disease, but oh, it speaks? Whoa! It's cool. Ah, the three sages. The restaurant owner speaks a lot better. Speaks a lot better than Kaja. Just realized. Kaja's more broken, stilted. Wait, I just realized. Wait, is that? But she has both her eyes. Damn. I want to watch the next episode. Alright, so what's this whole MIDI thing going? What's going on? Because she has both eyes. That wasn't there when she died. So this is probably some kind of illusion. Oh, that's great. Well, you don't even know what direction you came in from. Can't stop it. It's too big. And it scratched him. Rag, you're in way over your head, man. Yeah, you left something, alright. The ground. The automaton did come to save him. So they're different. Well, obviously. And his speech is a lot better than everyone else's. So how old are these guys supposed to be? Like, they must be the first. Interesting guy. Interesting guy. Alright, well, she's learning the language now. This is going to be very useful going forward. I wonder why. Wonder like why some of them know English and the other ones don't. Or I know it's not English, but that, bear with me. She sent her in the complete wrong direction. Oh, that's what the girl with the reddish hair was. That's what the naked lady was doing. She was touching those things. They're gonna meet her already? It's not even the midpoint of the series. She's been here for a while. So what's keeping her young? Ish. They still look like a human. Potentially she could change. She is not from that era, man. She's from many centuries ago. Vehicle. I feel like it's a trap in the sense of like it'll switch places, but man, I hope we get like a couple episodes just devoted to the past. So they're all supposed to be people. How long has it been? Like, how many hundreds of years? It'd be bad if someone would spotted me, so they would recognize her. Okay. Ma! Ma doesn't seem to have any, like, ill intentions towards her, but she referenced her as a child, so maybe Ma doesn't know. Like, maybe she's not old enough to remember her? Is the snake crying? Sold themselves. What happened? She was incinerated, was she not? Did she just return to the abyss, remade? They split her in half? And she like regrew? So Bondrew has been here then. Oh. Okay. So you cloned her. Alright, that makes sense. Oh. Alright, maybe that's how she gets the haircut in the intro. Oh no. Okay, but don't cut. I'll leave it there. Damn, I really want to go to the next episode, dude. There's so much stuff to talk. It's building up. Do I watch one more episode? Another episode filled with a lot of things. I guess these past 2 episodes, we learned a little bit about... Not much, but we did learn a little bit. Still no flashback stuff. We got a little bit of context on what happened potentially. The main girl seems to have... She said that she got too greedy. And she wanted to become something more than human. Which typically means like a god, some form of looking for immortality, which she might have found because she's very young for however long it's been. I assume centuries, mostly because of what the island of the Abyss looks like then compared to now. So she's been down there for a while by herself, talking to the... Well, maybe not by herself, but she's been down... Oh yeah, by herself with those things. Imprisoned. She doesn't want anyone to recognize her, which means that some of those hollows down there are potentially old enough to recognize her. Most likely, let's say the snake, the mechanical dude. Why do I never remember names? Why am I so bad at this? The mechanical dude, the snake, the princess, probably. If the princess is the girl from back then, yeah, probably. Maybe a couple of the other ones. Ma did not seem to recognize her, like, at all. In fact, Ma has become a real one after the horrific experience of having their body torn apart and given to as compensation to Rico. Ma has become a real one, as they say, and it's just completely like, you know what, Rico? I'm a ride or die now. You know, I learned my lesson. I'm gonna save you, and you know, we homies, we cool. Which was, I don't understand what the villagers were thinking. When they tried to do whatever they were trying to do to Rico, when they tried to abduct her, I guess, and when they tried to take Manye, I can't pronounce her name, when they tried to take the pet. I called her Prushka at one point. I'm like, that's the whistle. Like, what were they thinking? They knew that, they know about the curse thing, the guardian, like, of course they're gonna get got. Did they think they were above that? Like, ah, yes, we're doing this in an alley instead of public. The person's gonna find us here. They found you. We didn't see what happened to them, sadly. I guess luckily, but yeah, we didn't see what their punishment was. It didn't look like they hurt Rico or Manye at all, though. So it probably was like more of a slap on the wrist than anything else, a warning. So Mitty's still alive. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it's a clone, and it said like perfectly down to her soul. So it's weird. It's a weird thing to do. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see how it plays out. I'm not completely sure how I feel about it. But that spider thing, it sacrificed all of its legs, all 900, or its spider. I guess it's a centipede, and now it's a snake. It sacrificed like all 900 of its legs, half its body length, its intestines, a lot of its intestines. You know what? Like, I guess she wanted it, and she got what she got it. I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about this, because Mitty's like death was one of the most, like, one of the hardest hitting parts of the series. I don't know how I feel about it kind of being I wouldn't say the word cheapened, but it does kind of feel like by bringing her back through this weird cloning process, it's cheapened. It's a weird choice in my opinion, but I guess we'll see where this goes. I would go back and look at the intro to see if Riko's missing any limbs, but I guess she goes for the intestines if that's the case, because she has her haircut. She offered, I think, her nails or something too, but it is both eyes, both legs, or both, or not both, or like a chunk of your intestines. So I guess she's gonna go with the intestines, unless like she gets some miracle, not miracle, but like unless something else comes in to like bargain. Maybe Ma sacrifices. No, because humans are way more valuable than the Hollows, so I don't think Ma has enough to make up for Riko's parts. It's interesting how wanted humans are. I mean, I think I talked about this in the episode before, but it's interesting how wanted humans are like in this area. Especially since like they technically have one prisoner. Not really have one prisoner. Well, they do have one prisoner. But I don't think that's their choice to have a prisoner. It's like the village's entity. I don't know, it's just weird to see how valuable like they believe human children to be and the bargaining power they have. There's a lot of moving pieces right now. Like the princess, we don't know anything about her. I still think that she's the girl from the flashbacks. But like, why is like, I mean, I guess she is technically an outsider anyway, because she was part of the surface tribe, and then they took her in as their guide. So like, she never would have fit in, and maybe the redhead betrayed her. That's like, I don't know, but like, she seems very shy. Too many eyes on us. That's what she said, and she scampered off, or rolled away, rolled out, as the Optimus would say. Took Reg. Reg is semi-lost, Reg is semi-back. I wonder if Reg is going to be able to come to, ooh. Oh. I wonder. Since Reg might not have, like, value in the traditional sense in this, like, whatever the village's thing and value is. Like, since Reg is mechanical, I don't know how, like, they perceive mechanics. I wonder if he did something and he was like, all right, listen, I may not be able to trade you like my body or anything like that, but I'll trade you my memories, because Reg's body can always be rebuilt theoretically, but his memories can't be. So I wonder if he did some, like, I don't know, I think it's implied that he knows Riko's mom, or like, it's something. I think it's implied that he knows Riko's mom, so maybe like Riko's mom was in danger or something. He's like, yo, Snake Lady, I'll give you my memories if you spare this human. And then that's something? I don't know. Also, the princess said you would bring back your most something of value. You said you bring back something of most value from the surface, or from when you left, when she believes to be one of the girls. And I think to Reg, Riko is the most valuable person in his life. So like, what did Reg leave on a mission and lose his memories, or did he lose his memories then leave? I kind of like the theory of him selling his memories instead of like his body, but I don't know how like how that would go. But yeah, we don't know. A lot happened, but not a lot happened too. I really did think that with the redhead, I thought it was going to be like one of those things where someone must be here. It's not that strong of a prison. Like, somebody just has to come and say, like, I mean, Riko didn't even say like go or whatever. She said, all you have to do, you have to tell him to stop doing this, or you have to tell him to let go. And Rico just, let's go. Like, was it a prison of her own making? Maybe, like, she was too guilt-ridden, she couldn't leave. Those things did not fight for her. They were like, oh, I'll come back. So I wonder what exactly those shackles were. They seemed semi-alive too, but as alive as whatever down here is. And she does say, like, while they turned into hollows, they kept their human souls and memories, their personalities. So they're not like Mitty, where Mitty was a hollow, or she was like a husk of her former self, just in constant agony, allegedly. We still don't know how sentient they are, but these ones seem to be a lot more sentient. Mitty was gone, but these ones aren't as far gone. I don't know. I really don't. And then, like, something that the redhead said too, you're like, oh, you're still human. Like, is this implying that the longer you stay here, you turn into a hollow? Or is it, I mean, I would assume it's just really easy to accidentally, like, go up, like, a foot and become a hollow. In the 6th layer. Damn. There's a lot of good implications, but, like, still no real answers. The tongue toilet was nasty. I don't know how I feel about that. One, it does seem kind of practical, right? Like, you know, you're sitting down. Oh, like, maybe you can talk to it too. Like, you're sitting down. You're constipated. You can feel the poop, like, on the edge, but, like, it's not coming out. And you're like, like, you brace yourself. You're like, tongue toilet, take it. And, like, he just takes it out, but I don't know about, like, that sensation. Every time you got to use the bathroom, it's just like you get in a little something. You're getting a little something down there, and it's just like, I don't know how I feel about this. Also, this not just one tongue. That was like 5. Well, I would say I'd stick to the bidet, but I sadly do not own a bidet. Which, if anybody wants to send me a bidet, I'll stick to bidets. Then there is other stuff. Yeah, I just put red-haired girl, big snake, like question mark. Are they the same? They are not. It's the big snake, also supposed to be one of the 3 sages, which we met one of the sages. He seemed pretty cool. I would say he seemed pretty chill. Don't know anything about him. He seems chill. But what are their deals? Are the sages like the oldest people here? Are they the wisest people here? Are they the elective officials? Okay, they're not elected. Most likely they're like some kind of, they're like the first 3, the wisest / oldest first 3-ish. They all know how to speak English. I did like the segment where Rico was being taught the language. I don't know I say English. I'm sorry. I guess they speak Japanese. Whatever mythical language that they're speaking canonically, they all speak. I'll just say English. But it's weird how, like, some of them speak English and some of them don't. Like, are the ones that can speak English, like, freshly turned, maybe? Like, they're more recent cave raiders. Because they say cave raiders go to the 6th, like, white whistles, they go to the 6th floor when they want to retire. So are they, like, are the ones that are speaking better English cave raiders that have, like, more recently turned? And then, like, of course, the 3 sages, they are the wisest, so they might have their memories of that. Even the redhead was speaking the language too, and, like, they have written, like, they do have, like, words that help you learn the language, like the children's book stuff, like learning the alphabet, which implies that they have children. Which, can these things procreate? Like, do you need to get 2 similar monsters, like 2 similar hollows, or, like, can a hollow reproduce with any other hollow? There's many questions going on here. I don't know if I'm asking the right ones. But yeah, man, I do want to watch another one, but it's kind of getting late, and I have to feed the puppos again. But I'm interested in, like, what the whole, like, thing. Do the ones that speak English speak it because they want to, like, know both languages? Are they freshly turned? Did their minds get less corrupted? when they turned into hollows. I mean, the princess is practically a Nanachi hollow in the sense of, well, she looks more humanoid than anything else. Everything else is like disturbing to look at. Well, the princess and Nanachi are more like humanistic-ish. There's a lot of questions. Which, if the princess looks like that, the whole reason why Nanachi looks like that was because Midi took on the curse twice as badly, which is why she became an immortal. But then the redhead looks human still. I'm gonna say, like, did someone take on the princess's curse for her, and that's why the princess still retains more of her human form than anyone else? And then, like, there's this whole thing with Reg. Everyone seems to know who this Reg is. The princess, or, yeah, obviously the princess. Sorry, the red-haired girl seemed to have a reaction when, like, Rico's like, I'm looking for my friends Reg and Nanachi, and the redhead was like, Reg. It's like, what was Reg doing? Why is he so Mr. Popular over here? It's like, what was Reg to all of these people? And I just realized this episode that Rico's just been lugging around Reg's arm on her back, like, just everywhere she goes. So it's good that they still have it, but they can't repair it. So I wonder if they took Reg's arm to the princess, if she'd be able to repair it. Granted, she seems to be a little bit more interested in taking Reg apart at the moment. And Reg leaving like that, well, I understand. Also not cool, though. Might have burned that bridge, but who knows. We'll get to that at a later point, potentially. I still don't know how I feel about Midi being a clone. We do have to wait and see where that gets us. If it is a perfect copy, then it is her. Up until a certain point. I don't know, because, like, the whole point of Midi's existence, that it was torture. So, like, is the plan to just kill her again? I don't know. I don't know where they're going with this. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I guess we'll have to wait and see in the next episode. I do genuinely hope that we get a flashback episode, like, just full-on flashback, because I really want to see how everything connects. But I understand now why they're probably just keeping that until, like, the later parts of the season, because it looks like we're going to be focusing on the mysteries in the present, and then we'll hopefully get episodes dedicated to solving said mysteries, or, like, seeing the full context of the mysteries in the past. But for now, it looks like Rico has a choice: eyes, legs, or intestines. Honestly, I mean, this place is magical. The thing is, like, you want your eyes and you need your legs. Like, you want your eyes to see, and you need your legs to move. I think those are, like, the most important things, especially down in the 6th layer. Granted, we do have mechanical parts, but have we seen a human, like an actual human? Not like Reg is a robot that looks like a human, and Bondrew is Bondrew. He doesn't count. Have we actually seen a human, like, with mechanical parts? I don't think we have. So I don't think the technology is there yet. But who knows? Maybe the princess knows something. Like, she has all these automatons, robots, androids around her. So maybe she can help Rico if she lost her legs. But eyes and legs, I feel like eyes, very much so. You need to see the danger around you. I guess you need to see if you're going to go up an elevated slope. I guess you could feel that, but I don't know. I guess I would have to go with the intestines. This place it's not like they're going to, like, do a surgery on you to get them. It's literal magic that's doing it, and I would trust the process. How much of your intestines can you lose before it gets too bad? How many does she want? She said 50%, right? Oh shoot, I want to. In addition to those, I want to choose one of them. Both eyes, both legs. Half your innards. Oh, not just your intestines, your innards. Oh, 50% of your innards. Ooh, what counts as an innard? Like your bones, too? Does that count? Because that's pretty bad. You need those. Your intestine's pretty big. I don't think that's half your innards, though. I don't know how much you need. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, I don't know what I would choose. Because I don't know. I guess if the world had like the cybernetics to do it, your legs, I don't think you could recover from your eyes. I'm not sure. It's a tough question. I mean, obviously I would never choose. I would have to ask. Like I would. All right, so if I would bring out the lawyer book. All right, so what by innards you mean? Like I like have them specifically describe. Like yeah, I don't know. It's a lose. Either way, it's losing terribly. I don't know if Riko's actually gonna have to be forced to choose, or if something's gonna come in the last hour to save her. I am glad that I didn't watch the next episode. It's a good discussion, because like then you know. Damn. Alright, lads. Next episode is the midpoint of the season. I don't know, like we've already met the redhead, like which I thought was going to be like this season-long thing. Which, I mean, like we're still like, going over everything. I just didn't expect that we meet her, like the crew would meet her so soon. So like next episode is the midpoint, and then from there, well, I mean, the midpoint of season 1, I just went all downhill from there. So yeah, more pain, am I right? So if you enjoyed this reaction or discussion, please remember, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. What did you think of the episode? And subscribe for more. And if you really can't wait, there's full length over on Patreon, and as well as early access, so you can see the next batch of episodes right now, early. Or if you can't, just subscribe on YouTube, hit the notification bell, and it'll be here on Monday, as it always is. As well as Dr. Stone, because at the time of this is recording, Dr. Stone's season 3 part 2 is out, which I'm doing reactions to because I love Dr. Stone. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the channel. Check out the Anime Awards, and I'll see you all in the next one, lads. Bye bye.